Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about the Champions League and the semi-finals that are going to be played in the Champions League and the Europa League. So first of all, we're going to go in the Champions League and go Tottenham versus Ajax. Ajax have really stunned us, really surprised us. We didn't think they were going to get this far, and they have. They've knocked off some big teams to get here. So it'd be really interesting to see if they can knock off another one. They've got Tottenham. If they can get up to an early start, they're playing against Tottenham at home in the first leg. If they can get a goal, at least a away goal, then they're really looking strong if they can do that. And that's what they've been doing. They've been getting away goals. And that's really just helped them in the second leg to win the game. So it'll be really interesting to see that unfold. But I think Tottenham will win this matchup in probably. My prediction is going to be like 4-2 Tottenham's way. I think it'll be like a 2-0 at home for Tottenham and then a 2-2 in Ajax in the Netherlands. I think they've just got too much firepower for Ajax. I think their time's run up. They've beaten some big teams. Everyone wants the Cinderella story to continue, but I don't think it will. I think Tottenham, even though I'm an Arsenal supporter and hate to say it, I think that they will win against Ajax. Moving on to the second leg, it's Barca versus Liverpool. This is the biggest one, the big one that we've been waiting for. Arguably the biggest side in English football league and the biggest side in the Spanish league. Two biggest leagues in all football. So it'd be really interesting to see this unfold. It's interesting. It's a really tough one. It's going to be a tight one, and I think it comes down to Liverpool getting an away goal in the Camp Nou. I reckon they can. They've definitely got the firepower with guys like Firmino, Mane, and Salah to really push that front line and get a goal. Will they? Messi, we saw what they did to Man U. Can they do the same to Liverpool? I know Man U isn't on the level that Liverpool is. It'll be interesting. It's a really tough one for me. I really don't know which one to go with. It's a toss up for me. I'm going to go with Barca because it's probably the safer pick. Now, we saw what Lionel Messi can do in the past. How long has he been doing this for? 10 plus years. He's been doing it for decades. He's just that good. I think they're just going to have to really just double team him every time he gets the ball and just limit his space. And if they can do that, then that'll be good. But Barca have got so many options besides Messi. So it'll be interesting to see. But I think that it will just be a win for Barca. Predictions, probably 4-3 Barca. We're going to say 4-3 Barca. Probably the first leg, we're going to say 2-1 to Liverpool, and then it'll be 2-2 2-1 to Barca, and then 2-2 in the Liverpool leg at Anfield. It'll be really interesting to see Coutinho play against Liverpool. I don't know if he has before, can't remember, but it'll be interesting to see how he goes against his old side, if he can bang in a top corner finish like he did against Man U. It'll be really interesting to see, can Liverpool's defensive hold up against Barca's offense? That's probably the main question. I think there'll be goals scored. That's probably the only certainty that I can give out of this game. It's going to be really interesting to see how it goes. Now going to the Europa League. Now my team Arsenal are playing Valencia. Saw what Valencia did to Villarreal, a similar team to them in the Spanish league. So it'll be really interesting to see this game. We beat a good team that's in the Italian league in Napoli last round. I think we're focusing more on the Europa League than we are on the Premier League because we need to get in that Champions League, and we haven't really shown something that we've lost 2 games in a row on the trot, and we haven't shown something that really shows that we want that Champions League for next year. It looks like we're going to go back to the Europa League, which is not really what we want. But I think we will win this. I think that we will give enough effort and Lacazette and Aubameyang up top will really, push Valencia's defense to the max. I think we'll win it probably 4-1, I'm going to say, on aggregate, with a 2-0 win at home and then a 2-1 victory at Valencia. So I think it'll be cruisy. And, I could have seen, an all-England match-up in the Champions League and in the Europa League. I think that English football has really done well this year in the what do you call it, the European Cups, if you want to call it that. But the final one is Frankfurt versus Chelsea. I think this is a no contest. Frankfurt did beat Benfica, who are a good team, but they only just scraped by that 2-0 victory at home, which was the second leg. Chelsea have been looking pretty solid. They did concede 3 against Prague, but I still think that this will be pretty comfortable for them. I'm going to say 5-1 on aggregate. It's not really too much to go into after this one. I think that they've just got too much firepower, for Frankfurt. And Frankfurt are not doing terribly great in the Bundesliga, so I think it'll be an easy win for Chelsea. So that's basically just my predictions for the Champions League for the second round. I might make another video predicting the finals, seeing how I went on this semi-final prediction. And that should be really good to see. If you want to leave down what you think of the predictions, leave that in the comments below. But other than that, thanks for watching. Cheers. See ya. Bye.